Oh, hi, didn't see you there. Enjoying this wonderful pizza from Slice on Broadway, the people in Pittsburgh that provide good pizza to podcasters.
My Batman, how you've matured. This week on Boss Battle. Welcome everybody to Boss Battle number 131, a show in which the writers of InsertCoinToBegin.com get together and talk about video games. I'm your host, Bobby F. J-Town, but before we get to the infotainment and general frivolity of this podcast, let's see what everybody achieved this week. Chachi, how about you? What'd you achieve?
I went from Assassin to Templar, now I'm killing Assassins.
Nice.
I
assume you mean in Assassin's Creed, not in real life.
Yeah,
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Rogue. I finally turned, and I find myself going out of my way to kill more Assassins to make up for the amount of Templars I've killed in previous games.
Jeez.
Wow.
Like,
That's deep. That's deep.
I just feel like I need to even out the numbers.
You're the Avenging Templar Angel.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that. That I downloaded the Sniper V2, whatever it is, free game. Not that good.
It's always disappointing when a free game's not good.
I know, because I sat there and wasted all the time downloading it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did I waste that time? I could have been playing something else.
Especially like in my recent free game downloading, it's like 2.5 gigs for the Disney Infinity toy box.
Wow.
To an iPad.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? No, this is not good. I don't know why I'm still playing this. I still haven't deleted it because I'm still playing it.
Getting all your money's worth out of it. Oh wait.
Yeah, apparently. So that's all I really accomplished this weekend.
All right, Sorg, how about you?
WB Immortals, I've been going hog wild on that thing, hitting up some of the I'm going to get gold Daniel Bryan, guys. I'm going to get it. And Supercard, I know some people don't like me talking about Supercard on here.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait,
man.
Hold up. We've hit our limit for Supercard. I'm sorry,
Yes.
move on.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a really good game. And guys, I'm kind of enjoying games on my phone better than I am console anyway, so I'm kind of rolling with this. But I discovered one called Alto's Adventure that I actually did a review of over on InsertCoinToBegin.com. Just did a real quick video review. It's a snowboarding game. But as
you posted about
The Verge calls it the most chill snowboarding game ever. The music's really awesome. The graphics are really cool. Kind of hard. And you chase and capture llamas. Look at that! And get the llama! Look at go get the llama! But no, it's seriously really fun.
Is it anything like Ski Free?
A little bit, because you get to a certain point and there's an elder that you run into that's like you have to hop him in his campfire and he starts chasing after you. So it's kind of like the abominable snowman that will get you every time if you go too far. But no, yeah, it's super fun. It's $1.99. Again, it's another one of those we will not charge you for anything else freemium crap games. It's not cluttered with all that kind of stuff. No, I really like it. I've been playing a lot of it in between my WWE Immortals when I need to level up my WWE Immortals, or wait for a Fusion Center thing to load up on my Supercard. Oh, and I need to check my Supercard things for a reminder.
Enough.
I'm sorry, the quota. But no, this is how I play games now because I'm very busy. And I bought things so I don't have to watch Netflix on my Xbox because it's super loud. So I got plenty to play.
Can I just point out that this new chat is just getting ridiculous?
I was just going to comment on that.
You have
happening?
Bethany 2K,
Yeah.
Rhonda FJ Town.
If you are in the chat, we got a new chat system, and it's changed our names to lady names.
Yeah, which
is fine. I'm Rhonda FJ Town. That's fine. I'm cool with that. It's a new beginning for me.
Yeah. I was just reading. I was reading the chat, and it just got ridiculous because, like Bethany 2K, I am a Roman Reigns away from getting gold Daniel Bryan, and I'm 700 KOs from getting Spider-Man India at Spider-Man Unlimited.
Oh, that's the other one. Marvel has a fighting game now.
What she achieved this week in gaming.
Welcome to if you join us here live at sorgatronmedia.com about 8 p.m., you too can join our transgender chat room. Apparently. Sorry, the Rumble chat, Rumble talk, whatever it's called, just died today, and I had to come up with something in 10 minutes to get us a chat room during our live shows today. So
I'm not complaining. I just had to point it out because it was hilarious,
it's just
and
ridiculous.
it's not Supercard, so they cannot say that we were talking about Supercard for the first.
But the chat room's getting in on it. I'm cool with that.
Brother Sorg also played a bit of Mario 3D World and Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Brothers 3 on his recently new Wii U. Oh, good. He got a Wii U. That's good.
Wii U. I'm going to his
Also,
house.
he just played a bit of Skyrim during Movie Minute and Awesome Cast. So
awesome.
I would also do that because I love
Bobby?
Skyrim. Yes.
I would like to also point out, I completely forgot that I achieved this, but I am up to 61 of 70 characters in Crossy Road.
Wow.
So I'm almost there.
I just got the Frankenstein yesterday. And then I immediately got Frankenstein again, which made me sad. But I've been playing some Crossy Road again. I can't put it down.
So good.
And
I'm sorry. So go ahead.
Played on my Xbox One. I played a bit of Diablo 3, picked it back up after not playing it for a while, and I was like, I forget how to work things. But I found where I needed to go, and I didn't get to play it much, but I'm going to stick with that until I get pretty far in it.
Catherine, I played another small game. Speaking of consoles, so I got an Amazon Fire TV stick, right?
Mhm.
And it's basically Android.
Did it come with a free Gary Busey?
It did not come with the free. I did not opt for the Gary Busey.
Man, that would be so cool.
No. But there's this game on there. It's a free game, and actually, you guys can get it on Android. Completely. Like I actually have it pulled up here in the Android store. Tabletop Racing. It's like I really can't distinguish this from an Xbox 360 game. Like I really can't. It's like super 3D, super fun. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Because all I have is the remote, but you can get like a $40 controller and actually play this like an Xbox. But it works pretty well even with little tiny remote that they give you.
Micro Machines.
It is Micro Machines.
Real.
And it looks really, really good on a TV with this little stick. You know, we talked about the Ouya before. Ouya, don't get an Ouya because you get the Fire TV stick and it works much better. I mean, it probably doesn't have quite as much, but it's got a pretty good collection of games on there. And then actually, if you get the Fire TV, like the actual box, you can play even more of them because it's a little higher powered. But I want to throw that out there. Like, that's my console gaming right now, is playing Crossy Roads and this tabletop racing on my television over an Amazon stick. So it's different. I mean, but games have changed. It's not just about playing Call of Duty on an Xbox One. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really important to point out here in general, because we're talking about video games. Period.
I downloaded 2 demos.
This is a video game, guys. This is Tiger Pinball.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I downloaded 2 pinball games for Xbox One.
There you go.
The 2 free ones they have.
Exactly. So
keep on rocking in the free world.
What?
All right, Chachi, on that note, do you want to send us around the internet?
Time for video game theme things around the internet. No runners up this week.
Oh.
You're lucky you got this. First up, guys, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever? Well, this is going to be a no for Sorg because Sorg doesn't like RPGs.
Nope.
I love RPGs.
Not unless it's
Have
Shenmue.
you ever wanted to sit down and play an RPG, but found that you just didn't have the time?
All the time, Chachi.
That's basically why I don't play them.
Well, on iOS, unfortunately just iOS at this time, you can download Dreeps. Dreeps is an RPG adventure game in which you don't have to do anything but set an alarm.
Oh, it's almost like Supercard.
You set an alarm. When your alarm goes off in the morning, your little robot companion gets up and games without you. He explores, he battles, he meets new people, all while you go about your day.
Nice.
So for $2.99 in the App Store, you can get this game and not play it.
Sounds like my kind of game.
It is a game for you, Bobby.
I could beat it without actually having to beat it.
You don't have to do anything.
What?
Next up, Japan had the greatest marketing scheme of all time for DragonQuest.
Love DragonQuest games.
Shinjuku Station in Japan, covered in bubble wrap.
Yes.
There was signs all over the place explaining that there were 100,000 slime images inside of the bubble wrap with a message asking people to get rid of the slime. And by that, they mean pop the bubbles.
Sounds like so much fun. And it's about as hard as fighting a slime.
For the time, it gets updated, I believe, weekly with the amount of slime that has been popped. So, once again, proving I should probably move to Japan.
I would just run at the wall full speed and see what happens.
Yeah, I know. Like, the amount of stuff, before they launched the campaign, they obviously had to set it up, and it wasn't finished yet, so they roped it off. And then one day, people showed up, and the rope was gone, and you were instructed to pop the bubbles. So, I mean, I should just screw this. I'm moving to Japan.
I was going to say, maybe it's time for Ron to FJ Town to get Japanese with everything.
Right. I mean, I think I'm turning Japanese, guys.
Just go over there and pop some bubbles.
And last but not least, this one's for you, Bobby.
Okay.
Mega Man X theme song played on 8 floppy drives.
This whole around the internet was for me today, I think.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was a Bobby themed post.
Was.
Now that I think about it, it had everything for you. Not playing games.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble wrap.
And DragonQuest and.
Yep.
And Mega Man theme music.
Mega Man. So, if you have a chance, it's 1 minute and 51 seconds long, but it's 8 floppy drives, all making different pitches to play the Mega Man theme song.
I heard it, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I listen, like, normally when someone uses old electronics to make songs like that, I don't listen to the whole thing because it gets annoying. But this is well done and not annoying.
You timed it perfectly.
Yeah,
and they played the video with it too. That was like timed perfectly.
Yeah. The video,
cool.
the intro of the video game is in the back, behind all 8 floppy drives. So go over to insertcointobegin.com, check it out for yourself. And this has been the Bobby themed edition of video game themed things from around the internet.
No.
Back to you, Bobo.
All right, this week's Spotlight Game of the Week is an oldie but a goodie. We're kind of making up for our Sonic comments last week. There's a game on Saturn that was supposed to come out called Sonic X-Treme. And it was canceled in 1997, but some diehard fans haven't given up on the game, and they're releasing a level at a time on PC for this game. What they've done is they've gone back and I guess taken a build of it and ported it directly onto PC. So that's pretty cool. I mean, to take an old game like that was like long thought dead and just bring it back, even though it is a Saturn game. Saturn didn't really stick around, but according to their message boards, they said they'd like to point out this is a single level release, and more builds and levels will come later. They'd also like to know that this is almost as if a port of the engine, and their first public release consists of the jungle level. The guy says he likes to refer to it as the E3 Jade Gully level. It was shown at E3 in 1996 in a promo video, so it's pretty cool they're kind of bringing that game back. Even though we said Sonic is kind of like dying off, maybe this is a good way to bring Sonic back as like a classic game.
So who did this? Like, what this was like? Who got their hands on this? Because this is a prototype. That shouldn't be available.
Somebody did.
The internet.
Some diehard fans. They said they ported it right from the thing. Right from the PC.
Somebody got their hands on it.
On the PC.
It's very loose lips at Sega after they got bought out and everything, and they're like. They sold this at a yard sale for a couple bucks, apparently.
You can buy Sonic.
A yard sale.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, update. It's 62 out of 70 now.
Wow. What'd you get now?
I just unlocked the Android.
It was. Oh, this was announced at Retro Sonic Forum or Sonic Retro Forums.
Nice.
But nobody knows who did it. So.
Well, it's the internet, so it was either anonymous or ISIS.
They're going after the Leaning Tower of Pizza, by the way. Anyways, our next story is about PAX East and a Megabooth. They're going over the past several years. The Indie Megabooth has grown to a large presence at several expos across the globe. The Indie Megabooth today announced its lineup it's bringing to PAX East in 2015. This year's Indie Megabooth features 79 games with a special tabletop game section. In the past, games like the Swapper, the Banner Saga, the Stanley Parable have all been featured, and a trailer was released showing off several games that would be appearing at this year's PAX East Megabooth. The Indie Megabooth made its debut at PAX East 2012 with 16 studios. It has since expanded to PAX Prime, the Game Developers Conference, and Gamescom. PAX East 2015 takes place in Boston from March 6th to 8th. So if you're in Boston, go check it out. There's a lot of indie games in that booth. A lot of games going to be shown off then too at that conference. So, you guys have any thoughts on the indie games?
It's basically all I play anymore if it's not WWE. So yes.
I think it's a cool idea to showcase.
Yeah, it's great.
A lot of indie games. I think it's good for indies.
It's probably. I mean, PAX has gotten big enough. It's probably expensive to try and get in there if you're a developer and even an indie developer. So there's going to be some of the lower ones that don't have a lot of money can put something together like this. And I'm looking at these. These are like the kind of weird, kooky games that I would love to try. Because I mean, to me, I'm kind of leaning, and maybe that's why I'm onto like the Aldo's Adventure and stuff on my phone, because I feel like I want the something new, right? I want the feeling that I had when I was playing Doom and Wolfenstein, and say, "Well, this is different." I like the PC games in the mid '90s because they were not what I was getting on my Nintendo, right? So I think it's pretty cool that they're kind of putting them up front like this. So anything to help indies is great. You never know who's going to do next.
And PAX East has kind of become like a mini E3 as far as like game like indie games and stuff goes.
That's right, bringing it our way.
See. All right, now we're switching mode to another convention. Twitch announced their streaming service that they're going to have TwitchCon this year. Official site stream on February 20th said that the Twitch-centric convention is scheduled for September 25th through 26th in San Francisco, California. So another West Coast convention. TwitchCon will be dedicated to Twitch's community of streamers, partners, broadcasters, and viewers. Twitch went on to say, Twitch broadcasters have the most passionate fans, so we want to create an amazing experience where they can come together in person, says Emmett Shear, the CEO of Twitch. I think this is a cool idea. Twitch is a giant company right now. They're just revolutionizing the gaming industry, I think. Because years ago you wouldn't watch somebody play a video game unless you were sitting with them watching it in your own living room. I mean, it's taken off like nothing. What do you guys think? Do you think TwitchCon should be a thing, or do you think it's kind of dumb?
I like the idea because I mean it's gotten so big, Twitch in general. That they can afford to do something like this. And sure, it's another GameCon. Does San Francisco need another conference? But other than that, it was kind of inevitable. And I'm just sad we're not going to get our Justin TV con.
Yeah.
So since that died in the wake of this, but no, it was it was kind of especially today when we're talking about so many video game competitions and professional sports and everything. I mean, this is really kind of the catalyst for all of that. So yeah, awesome.
Also, an update to our Sonic the Hedgehog story. 02K in the chat said, or Bethany 2K in the chat says it was the hacker 4chan. So.
Oh, the hacker 4chan.
Yeah. So those guys. All right, guys. So a bit of frustrating news for PC gamers out there. The Windows version of Grand Theft Auto 5 will now arrive April 14th. It's been delayed again, but good news for us console owners. The heists are finally going to get a release date of March 10th. So, but they went on to say, our apologies to PC gamers worldwide who have been counting down the days until the launch of the game, but a bit more time is needed to ensure that the game is polished as possible, and to make certain that both Heist and GTA Online experience are ready to roll out on day one for the PC. Rockstar Games said in a blog post today that a gesture of thanks. The post reads, anyone who has pre-ordered the PC version will receive an additional $200,000 of in-game money in GTA Online.
Good.
All right, and they go on to say online heists are another long-awaited, oft-delayed GTA release in December 2013. A few months after GTA 5's original release on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, Rockstar said that heists would be coming to GTA Online sometime in 2014. In April 2014, the company said online heists were scheduled for a spring release, but in June they pushed the window back again. Rockstar's next update came in mid-November when the company said it would launch online heists soon, but they're finally coming out in March here. So hopefully they'll stick with that.
So hard to be a GTA fan and just constantly get new content all the time 2 years after release.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Good. This is what they get for saying PC Master Race. Screw them. Buy a console, you would have had it already.
As soon as people get their hands on the PC version, they're going to mod it anyways.
That's the exciting part, is to see what mods come out of this game, because there's so much in there.
They don't even want the game. They just want to mod it. So, I don't understand. Screw them. Get a console.
Jeez. And we've alienated a part of our demographic.
Well, we can at least we can talk about Supercard again if that happens.
Oh, yeah. Fucking A, Supercard, man.
Oh my gosh! All right, Sorg, do you want to have a peace treaty with our PC friends and offer them some pizza?
Don't you want some of that delicious pizza, guys? Some of that slice on Broadway?
No, they don't get pizza.
Slice on Broadway.
Pizza, Chachi.
Slice on Broadway. They do not discriminate if you're on a console PC or if you're playing Supercard on your iPhone. That's right. SliceOnBroadway.com in the South Hills of Pittsburgh, on Broadway Avenue in the Beachview area of the city, as well as over in Carnegie, PA, not too far away, down on Main Street. Some delicious stuff. Oh, look at that. Look at that Supreme Pizza. Oh, if you're on video, I hope I'm salivating your ears right now if you're on audio. But it's a great place. They make everything from scratch. It's some of the best darn pizza, sandwiches, and salads. They have an abnormal obsession with pizza, and we can relate to that. We have an abnormal obsession with putting pizza in our bellies here, and it helps us get some guests here in studio as we have, because I like having the face-to-face. It's nice that we can get you guys here digitally, but, and close the gap on somebody like Bobby who's 2 hours away. But for anybody here in town, we like to entice them in with pizza. So Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasts with pizza, and go check them out.
Cool. I think next time you're going to walk into Slice and there's going to be a sign on the door that says "No Supercard." Just for you, Sorg.
That'll be sad FaceTime.
All right. We're going to get to our final battle here. Guys, Batman was just announced to have an M rating for the first time. Arkham Knight is going to get an M rating.
What?
According to IGN, they spoke with Sefton Hill, the founder of Rocksteady Games and game director on Arkham Knight, about why the game earned the rating. Okay, then what it means for people buying the game, and how without one conversation, Arkham Knight might have been different game altogether. He said, from our point of view, we never wrote it or made it with a rating in mind. We never did that in previous two games. They just felt like they should just put it out there as what it was. They also said, as the end of the trilogy, we have every villain in Gotham working together to destroy Batman. It's unavoidable that some of the bad stuff is going to happen, but that doesn't mean we changed our approach. We're not including gratuitous blood or swearing. They just want to deliver a true end with no compromises. And it takes them into some dark places. You still get the power of fantasy of being Batman, but to counter that strength, the supervillains are going to fight dirty and take him into dark places. Okay. Earlier in the development process, Hill received an email from Warner Brothers that could have drastically changed the game's direction. Warner Brothers did a ratings analysis on Arkham Knight and pointed out key scenes that will cause air quotes, issues. He was really freaked out by the solution was to lose the scenes, or that the solution might have been to lose the scenes, Hill said, but they were key scenes and we couldn't really lose them, he said. He got an email, he freaked out, and thought it was going to destroy the game. Everything he was passionate about, I was building myself up for a big argument, and he didn't get much sleep, he said. He got on the phone the next day with the VP of production at DC Comics, and the first thing he asked was what I wanted to do, so I told him, and that was that. One potential downside to earning an M rating is that nobody under 17 years old can buy the game without help from an adult. I need an adult. He was aware of this, and he said he's keeping the game mass market wasn't the correct solution. He said he's not blind to the fact that the M rating does mean that some fans will miss out, but he doesn't want he doesn't want to be oblivious to the fact that it would have been wrong to water down the game and deliver a story they didn't believe in to keep the game mass market, or enable it from more people from buying the game. They feel it's the wrong way to go about it, and they said they love the story and they do not want to jeopardize that. So, our final round question, do you think story should be compromised for the lower rating when it comes to video games?
No.
Okay.
As an art form, etc. No.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where the only time where I think you should is if it's adults only down to M, because if it's adults only, obviously nobody will see your game, and
exactly.
you're not going to make money off of it. Period. Just like NC-17 with movies, theaters won't carry it. So I mean, I think you need to, just as a business model to that point. Now T versus M, or PG-13 versus R. I think and would hope no, you shouldn't. And I feel like in video games, I don't know. Do they get a hit? Like GTA 5 is like one of the biggest selling games. Same with Call of Duty. I don't think M versus T makes much of a difference there.
Yeah.
Teenagers are playing it. The parents are buying it. They don't get it.
Yeah, if a kid wants a game, he's going to get it.
No. But I think
he's going to find a way.
I think in this case, though, like, Warner Brothers can get spooked by, you did what with Batman? And granted, hey, look at your comics, guys. It's worse than anything they put in a video game. Let's be honest. But I loved the Arkham games because it felt so realistic, and sometimes like, ooh, that's kind of wow. Okay, like they are already kind of bumping up against that, and see that they're going a little further, and they're not being extreme for the sake of being extreme. I would hope, like New 52 is in the comics. Let's rip the Joker's face off, guys. Luckily, he's already dead. But still, pretty gruesome for a video game, I felt. But no, I think in general, no, you shouldn't really alter that if that's the what you're going for.
After Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, I have complete faith in Rocksteady. They almost did the impossible and took a licensed game and made it awesome. Like the Arkham games were the definitive licensed game as far as I'm concerned. Like there were not many licensed games that came along until them that were really, really that quality and that good. I mean, I fully trust them, and I think it's going to be great.
Awesome. Chachi?
Chachi, any thoughts?
I agree with Sorg. I don't think they should change anything, regardless of the rating. They're going to get banned in Australia anyhow, so, I mean, what the heck?
That's the lost cause.
Go for it.
Australia, China, maybe Brazil.
Yeah. North Korea,
Well,
I for one am excited for Arkham Knight.
Well, I haven't really played much of any of them, so I mean, it doesn't.
Oh,
it's not going to make me run out and get it. In fact, I would be less likely to go out and get it if they changed the rating just because they had to.
Right. Man,
Chachi, you should play Arkham.
Chachi, of all people, you should take another vacation week off of work and just play through both Arkham games.
Yeah.
I can't.
Just take them to Jamaica with you on that vacation.
I have to be a responsible adult.
Oh, it's overrated.
I'm allowed to take my Xbox to Jamaica.
Come on, if AJ Styles and Xavier Woods can do it in a suitcase, so can you.
Yep.
If I had a games case, I would definitely do it.
That was the best thing. That was the best thing. Walking in the AJ Styles wrestler, if you guys aren't walking in to do this interview, I got lined up with for somebody else. And there's just AJ Styles chilling there, playing Xbox 360 from a suitcase. I was just the best. I'm like, fucking baller. Anyway, sorry, Paulie. Hijacked the show.
All right. On that bombshell, that's going to do it for us this week. Special thanks to Mike Allen at Mike Allen PR for handling the notes and tweets for us tonight. You can follow us on Twitter at InsertCoinTV, and you can visit us at InsertCoinToBegin.com. New articles going up daily, and you can join us live each and every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock on live.sorgatronmedia.com. For at Sorgatron, at Chachi says, I'm at Rhonda FJ Town. Game over.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com. Do you like professional wrestling? Want your discussions no holds barred? Check out WrestlingMayhemShow.com for all the wrestling podcast flavor you can handle.